Okay, how are we doing on making another bank? I think I could justify making another bank. Bricks and gold. Oh, right, because we just used a ton of our... let's do like that much. And bricks, let's do that much. Okay. Always be collecting. Okay, cool. Will I ever play Crumb at Sale again? Yeah, probably. It's a fun little game. Like I said, I started playing all those games, and then Stumpmas happened. And then after we finished Stumpmas, we all said, okay, everyone, take a real break. Stop working. We all need to stop working because we all work too much. We don't ever take breaks. So we all made kind of like a point. We're like, we need to learn to have some balance in our lives, all of us. And so that's why I kind of stepped away from the channel. And the longer I spent away from it, the harder it was to get back to posting stuff. So now that it's, you know, almost February, I started posting stuff last week, and I'll start to slowly pick back up over the coming weeks, and we'll make it a little more regular. Have I ever played Animal Crossing? Am I excited for the new one? I am a little excited for the new one because a lot of my friends are excited for it. I played the original. I haven't been too into it over the past few years, but I'm totally down to give it a shot. All right, I did that so that I could gain that tiny bit of XP from using the scroll. And then also, this will get us all the wood that we could possibly need, probably. Okay. Let's get all this stuff. Support a well-deserved break. I mean, it's just, balance is something that everybody needs to learn to achieve in their lives. And when you work for yourself, it can be very difficult to do it, right? There's two ways that you can end up being when you work for yourself, when you're your own boss. You can either end up being too lazy and not getting stuff done because you know, have the freedom to do whatever you want, or you can overwork yourself because you think you should always be working, right? You're like, well, if I'm not working, then I'm not respecting my business or whatever. And so what a lot of people need to learn is how to find that medium, and that's very difficult. And so that's what I'm trying to learn. I was more on that work, never do anything fun side, and I need to kind of change that, you know? You're on continuous loop of our D&D adventures, Uranium Shaft, Ryutama, Hero Squad, Skeletons. Oh, that's great. It's really interesting to hear stuff I miss. Your comments are probably littered with my comments on this or that. That's great. I love hearing that. I love hearing that y'all like the little stories that we come up with, you know, because I've been a kind of a lifelong storyteller, or at least a lifelong dreamer of stories, coming up with ideas and whatnot. I think I've talked about this before, but when I was a kid, my friend, Chad and I, we used to make movies. Like, we would, like, legitimately, we made a James Bond parody called Butterfinger instead of Goldfinger when we were in like 6th or 7th grade. We made like a cool, like, Lord of the Ringsy type movie, with cardboard and, whatnot in the woods, because we lived near some forests. We made like a Blair Witch Project parody, all kinds of stuff, just for fun. Like, it was just what we did. So it's just always kind of been what I've done as like a hobby. And so now that I get to do it essentially because of D&D and whatnot, and y'all get to share in that with us, it makes me happy to know that y'all appreciate it, that you like it. Because yeah, I do like being a bit of a storyteller. So knowing that y'all like my stories is pretty good. You'd like to see us do a campaign of mutants and masterminds to take Golden Age superhero. Oh, I would love to. I would love to do a superhero one. I think one day I can probably convince everybody to do that. But I'll probably have to finish Hero Squad first. My voices are an added bonus. That, for me, yeah, that's just like getting to have fun. I love doing voices. I always have. I think as a kid, because I was always a small kid, you have to find ways to stand out and not get picked on, right? Like, I was always terrified of getting picked on because I was a small kid. It's like, what am I going to do when some big kid wants to come beat me up? So I made sure I was really smart, learn everything in school. All right. I was real smart because guess what? When you can help somebody with their homework, they don't want to beat you up as much. And then 2, being funny, right? I learned to be funny. And one of the ways I learned to be funny was doing the voices, doing the voices of the characters on TV. Everyone always loved hearing me doing Cartman from South Park. They love to hear me do Gollum, you know, Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. And I think in that way I kind of offset some of the fears I had being the small kid. Champions? I've heard of Champions. Yeah, I've heard of Champions. Thank you, Dewdrop. I appreciate that. You can do the Herbert voice? Oh, okay. I see how it is. You get on over here, Chris. I can't do his little whistle. That's the only thing I can't do. I can't do the, oh, now you come on, get your butt on back over here, Chris. Anyway. I'm a survivor. You know how it is. You know how it is. The shh whistle. Exactly. That's hard to do. I can't do it. I can't do that kind of a whistle. How would you recommend we introduce more role play to my own campaign? I feel we are more saying what we do rather than act through it. Well, are you guys all new? Because it can be hard. What I would say is if you're the DM, enforce some puzzles. Put some puzzles. Like, do you know what an escape room is? Because if you know what an escape room is, put your players in a scenario that's like an escape room. And force them into situations that make them have to stand up for their character's positions, right? So if you know that one character is like super religious and another character is not, put them in a situation where the decision has to be made based on like the grounds of the one person's religion, right? Where they'll say it has to go this way because that's what my deity says, and the other person will say like I don't believe in that, so it has to go this way. And so forcing your players to have like combative statements will force them to role play a little bit more. Of course, make sure that it's not like you're not going to start a fight, right? Make sure it's lighthearted and fun and everyone knows they're going to come out of this okay. But you know, put them in situations where they have to, you know? All right. And also splitting people up and having them go off and do things. Like we did that this week where Ash and Rick went off and did one thing, and then Jazzy and Anna went off and did another thing. And so it forced them to be a little more talkative, you know? Spoilers. I didn't say nothing specific. Just generals. Just splitting people up. You haven't even watched episode 2 of season 1 yet? Oh, jeez. Okay. What am I looking for? We gotta level up. Skills to pay the bills. All right, we can get railroads. We can get physics. What's this? Jewelry. I want to get mining lasers. But you know what? Let's get hunting. I need a bow. What do I like about being a DM? I mean, honestly, it's just collaborative storytelling. I like collaborative storytelling. If I had my druthers, if it were my choice, I wouldn't be the DM because I would much rather play. But DMing is fun, you know? That one split, how Rick sat in a tree for a bit to hunt or something. That's another one that happened, but that was his choice. The problem is there's only 3 of you. Oh, that can be tricky. Be careful with that pickaxe. I'm sorry, I keep breaking stuff. I need to get the auto heal for my devices. And yeah, I know I'm probably hitting lots of critters, and I'm sorry. Oh, where do I make the bow? Oh, slime bow. There it was. What do I need? Iron. Cool. We can do that. Let's max that out. Need more coal. All right, cool. We got a lot of wood now, so we can mix some coal. Craft it. Do we have any new buildings that I need to build? Build. Industrial. No, we're good. Farming. We're good. Oh, fish traps. I need to make more fish traps. I remember that. I've been waiting on wood for fish traps. There we go. Nice. Are you heading out, Relner? I really need to duck out because it's 5:30 a.m. college. Gotcha. All right. Later, Relner. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you later. But yeah, this has been fun, y'all. I'm enjoying playing this because it's just like I said, it's low impact stuff. Hopefully y'all on YouTube are enjoying it because, you know, I know that when I do these Twitch stream ones, a lot of people are like, you're talking to chat so much, but hopefully it just makes you want to come on over to chat. Monday mornings, noon to 4 Pacific time. Why don't you come and join good old Stumpt. Oh wow, I did use up all that wood, huh? DMing is fun, but can be very exhausting. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of prep. How often do I have to rethink your story due to decisions of the hero squad? I don't have to rethink the larger story. All right, because those decisions are made. Those decisions are, this is the world you live in, right? As far as how they're getting places, where they go, what ends up happening, every time we play, I have to make changes. You just need to learn to adapt and learn to find ways of making the things happen that you want it to happen in a different context. That's the most important ability of a DM, is to be flexible. Because forcing people to play in your narrow corridor that you want them to go down is not as fun for them as them getting to kind of do what they want and then still ending up somewhere that you wanted them to go anyways, you know? You're still looking forward to getting Ryutama going with friends? Oh, that's gonna be great! How am I not sick from the rain? Because I got a slime hat. Slime hat's protecting my head. D&D isn't for you, but if people enjoy it, go for it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, not everybody's into it. And I'll say that, you know, D&D is but one of a plethora of different games that you can play. Oh, but your GM was horrible. You see, that's tough. That's tough. I've had good GMs and I've had bad GMs. I've had GMs who get really frustrated really easily and whatnot, and I've played with players who are rules lawyery, as it's referred to, and you know, these are all things that you kind of have to work around. So that's the other part, is finding a good group. I'm lucky that I found Ash, Jazz, and Rick so long ago, because we do real well together, and Anna has been a great addition to it, and we have a lot of wonderful friends who love playing role-playing type stuff, so we've got a lot of other people that we might bring in the future for other games. It's gonna be good. The D&D you like is the non-fantasy, so not the medieval. There's some sci-fi ones for sure. There's definitely some sci-fi ones. Like you could do Shadowrun or Cyberpunk. Those are the big ones. Oh, I still need to make a key. Let's make a key, y'all. This chest has been sitting here for so long, and I've done nothing with it. Oh my goodness. Catch. Oh, can I not get to those ones over there? Can I not? Do you have to be like literally next to them to okay, that changes things. Let's put some wood down the side then. Oops. Okay. Like Warhammer and the Star Wars games. Yeah, you can do the Star Wars games. I mean, there's tons. I mean, there are RPGs for every setting you can possibly think of. If you're wanting to look for like something unique and out of this world, I mean, we did Uranium Chef, for example, right? Go to Drive Through RPG, the website, and just look through their stuff. You'll realize there is an RPG out there for whatever you're into. Oops. This is like watching an interactive episode of Northern Lion. Oh, geez. I love Northern Lion. He's great. He's a good guy. We see them usually when we go to PAX and we hang out and play games and stuff. Yeah. I'll say this for like in NL's defense, that guy's got way more fans than we do, so it'd be hard to talk to chat in his chat, I'd imagine. The Egghead, yeah. King Egg. Everyone loves King Egg. Oh, a little more beetles. Oh, thank goodness. Come here. Need you. Thank you. I saw another one over there. We almost got enough. I think I need 5, so I think I only need 2 more. Check it out. Thank you for sharing that, Arbash. Appreciate you, buddy. Come to me, little beetle. All right. Let's clear this whole zone out. Okay. My goodness. I keep neglecting this place. I need to get the mining lasers. Don't forget to make a key. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting because there's so much stuff going on. It's like I go one place. You know what it was? That time it was the beetles. The beetles distracted me. Because I know I need them. I saw one run over, like he was like over here, and I was like, oh, come to me, beetle. We're gonna make the key right now. You know what? Let's make a couple. Just to have an extra for when the next one comes up. All right, Slimebo needs wood, jelly, and iron. Let's do it. Because I need that for one of the things that we need to do. And let's cook some more fish, because we got a ton. Max it out. Cool. Okay. Jeez Louise. Oh, stop breaking those things. I feel like it's become a little easier to accidentally hit the wrong squares. Am I gonna play Five Nights at Freddy's? No. I'm not really a Five Nights person. Chrissy might. Maybe I'll play it like next to her. She's more of a, she'd be more into that than I would. I've come to the realization that as an adult, I'm not a horror game person. Really. I think they frustrate me more often than I find them enjoyable. Take that, John Lennon. Oh, come on. So yeah. All right, we got a bunch of money. Do we have enough to buy a new land? Let's find out. Hey, we can get one over here. Look at that. Ooh, temple and a beetle. Temple and a beetle. Temple and a beetle. Oh my gosh, there's just so much. Okay, let's just get it through here. You like the repetitive noises? Yeah. All right, where'd that beetle go? Come here, bud. Yay! We got 5. That's what I needed. I think for the next axe, which I would like to get as soon as possible. Give me the key, give me that. Hey, we got a boat. Yeah, I actually own all the FNAF games. I just haven't gotten around to them. All right, so what do we need now? Couple gold ingots. We need, okay, and bricks. Wait, that's for the bow. Ingots and iron. There we go. So, you know what? Let's just max out on those because I just need to make a bunch of coal real quick. That's all the wood I've got? Man, I really did use it all earlier. That's fine. We'll get there. Let's go check out that place while we wait. Oh, and let's do this real quick. Has you ever played a Zelda? Has you ever played a Zelda? Because if you has, then yous would knows. Oh. Schmanky-doodle! Gives me. Fishnet! Fish traps collect themselves! Yay! That's so good for me! Because I always forget. Oh, that's perfect. And did we get the other one as well? Because I know I said to make 2 keys. Yeah, this one. Yay! Spirit orb, used to increase your stats. Oh, that's what spirit orbs are for. Right. Right. Aren't you guys supposed to be collecting yourselves now? Maybe you were already caught. Maybe I have to wait. Maybe the next round they will. Okay. Spirit orb. Use it. Damage, energy, health, or XP instant level up. We're gonna do damage. We're gonna do damage. I think that's a good first one to get. I'll chop down, because damage also applies to you mining, right? Yeah. So that means faster mining, which is kind of the slowest part of this game. Who's heading out? Speaking of NL, he is streaming right now. All right, cool.